Hey, before we start the video, let me get into this quick update on the DR and Ken video. So now officially they are broken up. If you want to see the prediction I did on that, please check the video in the description box. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Moon's Intuition. And if you are new here, hi, my name is Moon and I do tarot card readings. I am a beginner, so yes, this is beginner friendly. I'll be using my phone to look up the meanings of the cards. But anywho, if you have not done so, please subscribe, please like, and please share this video and turn your post notifications on so when you can be notified when I post another video. So I will be putting a picture of my last two videos that I uploaded. Can you guys please go watch those videos, get those views up as well. And while you're here, I'll be doing a reading on Ari Fletcher, Moneybagg Yo, and Gherbo, which was highly requested. So I'll be giving it to you guys today. Do Moneybagg and Ari, what's their vibe going on in their relationship. Then I'll do Gherbo. I'm gonna mix it up with a little bit of tarot oracle, and two of the oracle cards. I may pull a few from these three that I have sitting here. So yeah, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups upward. I think I'm gonna do a 3-card reading. Yeah, and then on the flip side we have the Knight of Cups upward. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that out like that. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys one more card. The card from the back, the Sun card. Okay. So that's a total of 4 cards. So these are the 1, 2, 3, and this is the back side of the card. And I put another card from the front, which is the Sun. So yeah, let's get into it. Well, I did just recently look at my YouTube, and I seen one of these T pages post something about Gherbo, and Ari was in the same hotel or such. So yeah, it's just a lot of mess, and I'll be getting to the bottom of it, the real scoop. So the Sun card, I know right off my head, the Sun card talks about creativity. It's an overall good ass reading. It's like a very positive reading. It talks about, fun, success, freedom, confidence, good luck, happiness, success. But it also talks about pregnancy. So I don't know if Ari's going to become pregnant. I'm not sure. Will she be pregnant? I don't know. But it does talk about pregnancy because the Sun card, talks about giving birth, giving life to something creative or a pregnancy. Okay. So overall, I see that, the relationship is in a positive, passion way. But let's go ahead and get to the rest of the card. Okay, so the Four of Swords talks about with their relationship, it talks about maybe they're recovering from something drastic in the relationship. Dealing with a lot of stress and anxiety in the relationship. It also talks about a period of solitude, mental overload. It's like rejoining the world after something drastic may have happened. So something may have happened in the relationship where they're just now coming back into the world, just now recovering from it, coming out of isolation from it. And we're going to go ahead to the Seven of Cups. Lots of options, choices, and possibilities and opportunities in their because coming to them as a couple. As well as it talks about, as well as for the relationship, it talks about more romance. So opportunities for romance is in their horizon. It also talks about maybe one person is putting too much energy into fantasizing what their relationship was, what they wish their relationship was like, instead of dealing with the reality of the relationship. So that could be either her or it could be either him. Whoever the two may be. Whoever it may be. Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. It's upward. It's about romantic proposals, offers, attraction, dating, being swept off your feet. And then when it comes to the relationship side, because you guys want to know about the relationship, which is, these are pretty good cards in their relationship. King of Cups talks about offering a deeper commitment. Maybe they're going to have, maybe Moneybagg is going to give her a much deeper commitment. It could be either romantic proposals, marriage, or, something on a deeper level for them. And, the Sun card talks about creativity, success, possibly having a child. So overall, some news is going to be coming their way, since there's a lot of options and doors opening for the relationship that will maybe lead to him wanting more with her, maybe lead to him having a kid with her. Since they're getting out of whatever they're getting out of is making things more clear for them, making them, okay, we got over this obstacle, this dark era, this dark time, and now we have things and opportunities coming to us in a relationship. And he wouldn't mind doing things on a deeper level, more success, maybe a child, yada yada, yeah, whatever the case may be. I don't know if they're trying, I don't know, who knows, but it's good news is going to be coming their way in their relationship. A lot of great news and offers, invitation, something's going to be coming their way, something really exciting. Okay, plexus chakra. I'm going to probably just pull mental conflict, and then I'm going to pull maybe like about 4, balance, and the intuition. That's on the back side. So the balance and the intuition. So yeah, balance and intuition. Okay, perfect. I'll go ahead and put that there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into my handy dandy notebook. That is the Psychic Tarot. So we have the chakra number 3. That is the solar plexus chakra. That's dealing with the adrenal and the pancreas. So the solar plexus chakra is located between the navel, just below the rib cage. So with that chakra talks about willpower, self-esteem, confidence, and power. Pretty much in a way is that in their relationship, they need to beware of people or each other when it comes to draining their energy. Okay, so the number 2, mental conflict. If it was upward, it would talk about having the inability to move forward, having self-doubt, indecisiveness, not taking action in their present life. Since it's upward, that's a good thing. So that means that they have no blockages. They have no inability to do certain things in their relationship, which is really good. And now we have the number 11, which is balance. Okay, so for the balance card in reverse, which is this card right here, this card talks about in the relationship, it talks about maybe deception going on or possibly cheating. It could mean that maybe a partner has been lying to one another, or lying to, each other, or just one person lying to another person. Whatever the case may be. It also talks about there may be a lot of arguments going on, as well as whatever's going on will be a big repercussion. So maybe someone's not being treated fairly in the relationship or as an equal. And, maybe they need to examine each of their roles in the relationship to figure out what is going on, what they need to balance, what they need to overcome. Even though they don't have any inability to move forward and, any self-decisiveness, they're really, they're fine on that side. But when it comes to the relationship itself, maybe they need to fix certain things, which I kind of think that they really high-key do. So then we have the number 2. Okay, so for the number 2 intuition card, that's the High Priestess in reverse. I know the High Priestess talks about intuition. So with that card, it talks about reprecision of intuition. It talks about maybe fertility issues, lack of belief, sexual tension, unwanted attention, block, psychic, and it also talks about having a uncontrolled outburst. So they, since we're talking about their relationship, this talks about maybe they're having more arguments in their relationship, more than they may like, and they may need to take some time out for themselves to recollect, get their interest going in their relationship. I'm going to go ahead. That's that reading for that. Hostilityness in reverse. Happy family. And then we're going to have the victory card. Let me double check. Is that all I want to have? Oh, well, I want to pull out the angel of balance. And, you know, the back is, you know, the whole victory. So, okay, so with the hostilityness card, number 22, it talks about the end of hostilityness for each other. Their energy is going to shift for them and around them. And mostly being said that it talks about more peace and harmony in their relationship. Okay, so for the Happy Families Oracle card, it talks about, celebrations, parties, weddings, anniversaries, yada, 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 spending time with your partner, possibly having children or settling down and having a kid. That's what that card talks about. And, this card reminds me of the Ten of Cups in a sense. So when I see this card, it gives me that type of vibe. But yes, that's what that card talks about. So then we have the number 48 reversed. It talks about the angel of balance. So honestly, I'm getting with that card is that maybe they need to balance more. They have a lack of balance. Let me see. They need to have more balance in their life. Even if that means relaxing more, sleeping more, or just drinking more water. They need to take care of themselves and focus on themselves and just balance their life out from friends, family, and them. They need to have a boundary. They need to have okay, this is me time, this is us time. They need to balance their life out. Then we have for the last one, upward is, well, I pulled two by accident, but is this one. This is what we're doing. Number 28, the victory card. So the victory card talks about success and achievement. So in their relationship, there will be a lot of success. Like I said, from the tarot card, it talks about more success coming in the relationship, more achievements, more glory, deeper changes coming to them when it comes to that success level, when it comes to all the accomplishment that they're having in the relationship. Either, she's making a bag, he's making a bag, everybody's making a bag. Okay, so have the 5 of Wands. The 2 of Wands, the 10 of Cups, baby, 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 baby. That's all I'm gonna say. And then on the flip side, oh my goodness, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, child. So y'all know how I talked about pregnancy. Y'all know how I had the happy family card with, her and Moneybagg, how it talks about, going to like any anniversaries or parties or wherever the case may be, spending time together, being with, well, she's not single, but, happy family reminds me of the 10 of Cups when it comes to having a baby. Then the 10 of Cups comes up. So I have a lot of answers and questions right now. Like, what is going on? What are you guys telling me? And this is right here for Gherbo and Ari itself. That's just them, period. That's just Gherbo and Ari about what's going on for them. So we don't have any major arcana. We only have minors. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands, when it comes to Gherbo, it talks about, arguing. Well, it talks about the end of arguments, conflict resolution, coming to a common ground. And for them, it talks about finding common ground and solutions to their issues and having more peace in their, co-parent relationship or whatever they may have. They may don't fight. They may don't have arguments as most baby mom, baby daddies do. But it's a lot of ending of arguments for them. Much calmer in their relationship for them. And then we have the 2 of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and go to the Wands. Reminder, I am a beginner tarot card reading, so I do use my phone. So please, 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 please bear with me. The 2 of Wands in reverse. Oh, I thought it was upward. 2 of Wands in reverse. Her, since she is in a relationship already, the 2 of Wands reverse can mean maybe wanting to get back with your ex. 2 of Wands upward talks about choices at the crossroads. Since it is reversed, she's not single, but she has a boyfriend. It talks about whether you want to get back with your ex. So alternatively, just like the upright version, this means that she may have a choice between two lovers, but it could indicate that she would choose the safest bet. So, if you think about it, she may have a choice between Moneybagg Yo and a choice between Gherbo. It's kind of like she has a choice between these two guys, and she's going to pick the one that she feels safe with. I think she feels safe with, financially safe with Moneybagg. Because, he always giving her gifts, which is what he did for her birthday. So I don't see that, she likes that. She likes that shit. She likes that attention. So she's going to choose who she feels the safest bet to be with. I mean, of course, she has to protect herself and her money. So the Ten of Cups is like a happy family card because they look exactly the same. Well, on the Rider-Waite Tarot, they look the same, but this is the Mermaid Tarot, so it look a little bit different. So the Ten of Cups talks about happy families, talks about soulmates, children, happy ever after, caring, marriage, long-term goals, long-term relationships, reunions, and, the sense of that. It also talks about having children, maybe having a baby. It talks about maybe hoping to move on to the next level when it comes to commitment, maybe having another child. I did get that vibe with the previous one talking about her and Moneybagg. So maybe she's planning on having another child. Maybe she wants to have another child. Now, it's weird how the Ten of Cups comes up in with her and Gherbo. Maybe she wants to have another kid. Maybe with Gherbo. Maybe she wants to have with the same father. Now we're going to go ahead and get to the Ten of Pentacles. So we know Pentacles deals with, finance and money and whatnot. Into money, getting money, having money. Talks about long-term security and stability. So, when I talked about the Two of Wands, her being at the crossroads when it comes to guys she could choose from, she has two potential lovers that could be Moneybagg and Gherbo. She's going to pick the safest one. She's going to pick the one who has the money. She's going to pick the one that could take care of her financially. Now, she's looking for a deeper commitment when it comes to her relationship. Who knows? And how I talked about, how I talked about previously about agreements, like on a deeper commitment level. It talks about engagement, coming her way. And, also prenuptial agreements, but it talks about, marrying someone wealthy. So I could say that if she is at the crossroads in her relationship, she's going to pick the guy that she feels more comfortable with, pick the guy who she could depend on financially. I think that's Moneybagg, but I don't know Gherbo's finances. I mean, this is their spread, so maybe she's not arguing with him anymore, and she's looking at her options with him to maybe potentially have a family with Gherbo, or maybe she's looking at the finances. I'm gonna get more clarity for that one. You have the Journey card this is right here is for Gherbo and Ari. Contract. I'm going to do 4. Yeah, Door to Spirit. And the 4th card we have is the good old Blossoming Abundance, which is a great card. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Energy Oracle cards by Sandra and Taylor. So someone's going to maybe be moving, traveling more, or relocating their life, where they live, where they stay. Now, number 6 talks about partnership and a legal commitment. So a legal commitment could even be a business deal, a sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. So, a contract deals with marriage. So it's a lot of marriage in these readings. It's like she has marriage cards, potential love cards with money. Then also she has that marriage, love, and kid card with Gherbo. So it's kind of like, what's going on there? Is she seeing both of them, or is she really dating both of them or like looking at both of them like, okay, one don't work out, I know who to go with. Now then we have the Door to Spirit number 32. Talks about spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. So this talks about doors being open for unlimited potential for change, as well as starting new beginnings within one of their lives or both of their lives. So it's going to be a whole lot of inspiration and guidance from spirits coming forth to them. And then we have the number 3, the Blossom Abundance. So Blossom Abundance talks about more money. And it's a lot of money. Like, I'm seeing that in these readings. Like, it's a lot of money coming forward. It's a lot of money in the horizon for them. It talks about being aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, making your garden work, and the ground begin to see blooming results take a hold. So a lot of the universe is sending a lot of financial blessings to both of them, period. We have the Nine of Wands. I'm just trying to get more clarity. I'm only going to pull maybe 3 or 4. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm trying to see, are they together or what? The Emperor reverse. Then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. I'm like going all out because I'm like kind of still confused, like what's going on. Nine of Wands upright talks about when it comes to like them together, it talks about a lot, possibly burnout, feeling restricted, losing focus, major challenges, and an end in sight. So she has a boyfriend, she's with money, but it talks about being stressed or overburdened, not having time for one another. And it also talks about a lot of major challenges, and it also suggests that, you know, do not take on too much because you may burn yourself out, whatever that means for this. And, you know, whatever that means for that. And then we have the, okay, so the Page of Wands up reverse talks about, it talks about setback in the relationship. So whether the setback be them being together or them not having time for each other, or them, you know, maybe considering that they can make something happen or make something work. But whatever it is, they should not push it. They should not try to push that type of commitment onto each other if they're not ready for that. That's if they are a thing or something. I feel like maybe, I feel like, you know, how I said previously, you know, Ari's gonna pick and choose who she wants to be with based on who can financially keep her amused, based on who's gonna financially be there for her. She sees that, and you know, marriage and having a child is in her horizon, is in her light. So could her and Gherbo be together? They could be talking or messing around, but I don't see, I mean, they may be trying to involve each other on a deeper level, or they may decide to end whatever they do have going on, if they do have something going on. If there are any rumors going on between them, like let's say that like if they are hearing rumors about each other, they should not pay attention to it. And if the rumors are true about whatever is going on between them or whatever that they may have going on personally, the truth is going to come out regardless. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That's a major arcana. You know, major arcana set the mood and the tone for the whole shedig. You dig? So we're gonna go to the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is upward, which is a good thing. You know, when in reverse, talks about a lot of, you know, soulmates, decisive moments, destiny, cycles of life. You know, things coming into your favor, positive change, starting a new phase with her partner or in her relationship, or even with some sort of joint project. So things could be difficult, and if she find herself feeling the need to be free, as in like breaking up, and that will give her that free time to move on to better things. Whatever's going to happen for her in her relationships, that these two guys that she, you know, who in her life, whatever happens is going to lead her to where she's supposed to be, where she needs to be. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. Is he? Yes, the Emperor is a major arcana. I'm about to say no, it's not.
So the Emperor talks about abuse of power, stubbornness, or lack of discipline, absentee father, paternity issues. So in a way, you know how I asked about is her and Gherbo together, or what's going on with her and her little life. It talks about balance of power in a relationship, which can cause conflict and unhappiness. So I don't know why. Okay, I'm thinking now. I think didn't her and Gherbo, like, didn't he put his hands on Ari before? Some shit like that. Something like that. Did he? I don't even know. I don't even feel like looking it up. I think so. It talks about, you know, a lot of conflict. So it's kind of a way like if she did pick to be with Gherbo, she knows that, you know, he has that type of possessiveness or controlling the other person, stubborn, you know, behavior. And that would lead her to feeling as if she's back again trapped with him. So I don't I don't see her being with him because I'm getting this card, the Emperor, this is him. And it talks pretty much basically about a person who's very like, you know, very abusive with their power in a way. And you don't want to be with a person who's very controlling and possessive. So could they be together? Could they want to? Could it happen? I don't think so. Even though Ari has options, she's gonna pick the person who could take care of her. And her and Gherbo, they have history, and they do. And I don't really feel as if they may. I mean, you know, it talks about, you know, that card talks about having the lack of commitments and flirting with other people or trying to be with other people. Yeah, being overbearing and stuff. So, yeah, and I could kind of feel that Gherbo is a control freak. So, and you know Ari, she don't like being controlled. She's a free spirit, literally. So, yeah, I don't think that's the thing. I don't think Ari's gonna pick the person, like I said, who's gonna make her happy. Okay, so for the next one, I know you guys wanted to know, how does Gherbo and Moneybagg feel about each other? All right, how do they feel about each other? We have the Five of Swords upward. We have the Strength card in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Cups on the back flip side. So, let's get to it. So, we have one major arcana. Cool. But I'm going to go ahead and read the major arcana since I'm literally on major arcanas. So, the Strength card in reverse talks about feeling inadequate, vulnerability, and self-doubt, and not having the strength to get over certain obstacles. And it also talks about staying away from people who make you feel inadequate and spend time with people who build you up. So that could mean that they may do not support each other goals. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know how you can't hang out with certain people because they're not on your level or they don't uplift you and help you get that self-esteem and that strength and that courage and everything you need. Yeah, pretty much what that card means. How they feel about each other, I mean, they just don't, they probably most likely they just don't F around. Like they just don't, do things together. I don't know. I mean, hey, who do I know? But let me go ahead and keep on reading. Now we have the Five of Swords upright. That talks about intimidation, aggression, bullying, deception, underhanded behavior, sabotaging behavior, defeat, surrender, and walking away. Self-sabotaging behavior. It also talks about a lot of hostilitiness, aggression, and intimidation, and violence. Abuse, assault, theft, crime, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. So, yeah, they don't get along. They don't fuck with each other. How they feel about each other? That nigga, he do his own thing, and Money do his own thing. They don't have any association. Now, I mean, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and read. So far, there's a vibe I'm getting off from them, which I like how this vibe is just straight to the point. I didn't have to pull any more tarot to understand this vibe. This is the Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm getting my own stuff confused. Queen of Cups talk about a lot of emotional immaturity, a lack of trust and direction, giving too much, being overly sensitive, and have a lot of insecurity, and a lot of lack of trust, manipulative, bitter, and vengeful, disloyalty, and unfaithful. So, talks about a person being jealous. Talks about a person. I mean, it could be a feminine figure, but I don't know. These cards are versatile. It could be a male or a female. I'm getting their energy about each other. I'm getting a male energy about each other. Okay, so it talks about not giving in to the bullshit. It talks about, you should always seek to rise above certain challenges and not give away to the spitefulness, jealousy, the bullshit. And that's probably what they are, not giving in. I mean, I don't really hear anything about them as a, like, I don't hear anything about Gherbo and Moneybagg Yo in the same sentence. I mean, I could be wrong, but I never really seen anything. I mean, I don't really keep up with the tabloids and the media like that, but I never really heard anything about them. So they don't fuck with each other, as well as they do not feed into the bullshit, to the jealousy, in a sense. I mean, you get it, It also could talk about a female who is very needy and sensitive. So it could talk about a female who, is needy, clingy, self-centered, manipulative, whatever the case may be. If it was a female involved in this, I don't think it's a female involved. I could be wrong, but it does talk about female being a shallow and directionless. But I'm getting overall the energy of them. I'm getting their energy of what they're not feeding into. Now, the last but not least card, we have the good old Five of Pentacles. I'm going to go ahead and go to that card. That is my last card for this tarot for them. I'm going to pull out some oracles and be on my way. So we have the Five of Pentacles upright. It talks about feeling left out in the cold, financial loss, temporary financial hardship. So when it comes to, them being around, them, like how they feel about each other, I don't think they work together, and I don't think they work together. They do not work together at all. So pretty much with the Five of Pentacles, yeah, they do not, they don't have any money ties together. They don't get money together, and they don't. None of this talks about them. Like, they, in a way, they have like that type of like, yeah, I don't fuck with you, nigga, type of vibes. You're pretty much, you feel me? I'm gonna pull some oracles. The Patience card. We have the Appreciation card in reverse. We have the First Chakra Archangel Michael card in reverse. How does this card look? That's a cool card. And then I'm going to go ahead and back to the Journey card on the bottom half. So number 2, Journey. Ooh. So I'm going to go ahead and do number 2. So, Journey talks about relocation, traveling, and moving. Maybe with their energy in what's going on with them. One of them or both of them, they may be relocating. They may be leaving. They may be traveling more. But I possibly say relocation. So one of them are relocating for better opportunities. I'm going to go ahead and get to the number 16 card. Number 16 is the Patience card. It talks about letting go of desperation, being more patient. It talks about relaxing and letting go of single-minded desperation that has been driving them crazy or driving one of them crazy. And it talks about not forcing your will on only one option. And they need to think more on only solutions that satisfy them and make them happy. And I could see that they're blocking a lot of potential solutions from coming their way. So by them not fucking with each other, by them probably not collabing or doing certain things, like, because If one win, we both win in a way. So Gherbo and Money, they don't fuck with each other, and they don't. They don't fuck with each other, and that can be blocking certain things from for one of them or both of them. Because you see a lot of rappers collab, but I ain't never seen Gherbo and Moneybagg do a song together. So yeah. And then we have the number 15. Team appreciation in reverse. So since it's in reverse, it talks about missing important opportunities. Pretty much what I said, missing opportunities. So by them not fucking with each other, I didn't even have to read the card. So by them not fucking with each other, they're missing opportunities. By them not socializing or them not doing music together, they're fucking up opportunities for themselves. Because they can't make money together. Money don't discriminate. But I don't see them making money together. Now, in the future, they may decide to make money together. They may decide to hash that shit out. Because it talks about, the number 16 card did talk about, the number 16 card did talk about letting go of desperation. So, who knows? But in a sense, they missing opportunities with each other. They need to focus on, getting to what they need to go to build upon, not on the negative shit. First, Chakra Archangel Michael. So that card talks about a lot of things being blocked, as in their feelings of insecurity, revealing potential fears for safety or even depression. So this type of block energy that they have, like I say, they don't fuck with each other. They don't make money together. They fucking up opportunities by possibly not fucking with each other. This energy, this basically by them blocking this type of energy, the first chakra, which is your heart chakra, by them blocking this energy, this could also signal a financial worry or desperation. This is exactly what it could signal. And it's funny how that happened, because this talks about letting go of desperation, letting go of that. So by them not fucking with each other, by them not making money together, they fucking up their own bag. But in the future, maybe they can work together. Maybe they can, who knows? But someone's probably going to be pregnant again. Or someone's probably going to have more of a deep and meaning connection. So I'm not sure, but that was the whole Gherbo and Moneybagg Yo spread. I'm also going to get any closing messages. So let me get any closing messages. For the luck is on your side, New Moon in Sagittarius talks about something is coming their way. So for Money, Gherbo, and Ari, something good is coming their way that they should be on the lookout for. So for Sagittarius, Sagittarius is a sign of fun, travel, and inspiration. It also talks about a lot of big ideals and, a lot of energy expanding, lucky, divine type of energy. So a lot of good things are happening for them as we speak. Some things happen only once in a blue moon. So a lot of possibilities, because this card is very positive. It talks about a lot of possibilities. A lot of possibilities that are coming for them when it comes to the universe. They may feel that they're asking for a lot, they're manifesting a lot, or, they may not get it because it's so much to ask for. But pretty much whatever you're asking for, the universe will give out, especially if you manifest it. You and your loved ones are safe. So Spirit wants them to know that there's a new start coming in their private life. It also talks about maybe with people in their family, or, a soulmate, or moving homes, moving forward, traveling, moving. And, I did pick up a lot of maybe like relocation, like maybe one of them or all three of them or both of them are relocating, maybe moving for better opportunities. And it talks about maybe they need to most likely reconnect with their family, especially if they have been neglecting their family or neglecting themselves. They need to take better care of themselves and nurture themselves. So a lot of money is coming their way for all three of them, and they need to be looking forward to that. A lot of money, a lot of achievements coming their way. Okay, this card did pop up and I reshuffled it, then it came right back up. It's the reverse magician and the mirror. I'm gonna put that as the last one, then we have the all tied up. So let's get to it. Finance, wealth, prosperity is coming their way. That abundance is coming their way. But they need to basically release any negative patterns, any negative energies that basically do not serve them. Like, if you really look at it, this is how it looks. That's so pretty. But theirs came in reverse. So what message do Spirit want to give them? And this talks about missing a great opportunity and the time is right, but someone or all three of them or one of them or two of them, they're not taking advantage of their creative energy of this cycle. Pretty much it's kind of like, yes, money's coming your way. Yes, you need to, money's coming their way. Good, abundance. They need to release any negative patterns that does not serve them, as well as someone is missing opportunities, creativity opportunities. Someone is missing something that they have not took advantage of. And that could be where they're creating something new, creating a business, creating a family, or buying a home or a life direction. That's basically what I'm getting. So I hope you guys like this reading. Please thumbs it up, share it, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video.